afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is March 19th, yet another Tarleton State Purple Thursday. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. And I am Ariel Hall.
And I'm Ashley Ford.
In campus news, senior Devonay Carter and Tarleton State head coach Leon Reisman held a press conference Wednesday with local media outlets to talk about Carter's recognition as State Farm Dark Horse Dunker. Carter will be participating in the NCAA Slam Dunk and three-point contest in Indianapolis during the NCAA Division I Final Four. First of all, I would like to give God all the glory for the win, said head coach Reisman. I've been blessed to coach a great group of young men this season, and it is truly a blessing. Carter will be featured on ESPN in the Dark Horse Dunker Challenge. The Texan basketball team will be heading to the Elite Eight in Evansville, Indiana on March 25th to play the University of Mount Olive from North Carolina. After the victory over Angelo State Tuesday night, Reisman said he cannot say enough about what it means to be able to take this group, especially the seniors, to the Elite Eight.
I just like to follow up what Coach said. He couldn't put it any better. It's just a big opportunity for Tarleton, and as far as all the support and the love we got behind all this, it was bigger than what I could imagine. And I just like to thank everybody that voted and everybody that told somebody. It's a wonderful experience, and it's a wonderful chance for Tarleton and Stephenville to be put on the map to a bigger scale.
What can we expect?
As far as right now, I got a couple videos I've been looking at, and I got a couple thoughts in my mind of what I'm gonna do. And me and Mercedes, we got a couple tricks that we're gonna pull out. But as far as putting that into effect, we're just focusing on the team right now and winning these next couple games that we have. But you know, like I said, when that's all said and done and that's settled, then we'll go into more depth as far as the dunks go.
I mean, he brings an athleticism. He brings a work ethic. He brings a great attitude to the floor every day, and he's been one of the glue to our team for the last 4 years. He's a 4-year player. He understands the loyalty there is to this team and to this university. He exemplifies that every day. The young man's going to graduate in May, and very proud of the accomplishments he's made on and off the floor at Tarleton.
Wow, Ariel, the Tarleton basketball team has so much to look forward to this season.
Yes, in regional news, the Flash Days reported that following a great deal of research by a new director of community service, Jeremy Allen, Stephenville City Council voted and approved Splashville new reduced rates and party packages in Stephenville. After comparing 10 different city rates and compared all the service they offered and what they charged for them, this is how Allen established the new rates and packages that are now in effect. Since his hiring, he has asked ways to improve faculty and keep the pool from losing money. Splashville is trying to make the swimming pool a focal point and to make it a reason for people to come to town. They have added specials such as the Twilight Fee from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. that will be only $2, and Monday Mania that will be only all day long specials for an admission price of just $3. Daily admission per person will be $5.50. There will be discount passes will also be allowed. In approving the new rate changes, the council has done away with the non-resident fee that stopped people from out of town coming and swimming. This was done in hoping of putting more people in the pool. Allen made all of his recommendations based on goals of safety, quality of life service, and to put in the city and the surrounding citizens for all users. Family friendly, fun, affordable for all to use, and make the pool safe, self sufficient.
And now with today's Texas, national, international, and sports news from the Associated Press. In Texas news, a prosecutor who handled the case of a Texas man executed for the fire deaths of his 3 daughters was formally accused of misconduct over allegations that he concealed evidence during the 1992 murder trial. The State Bar of Texas is asking a Navarro County court to discipline John H. Jackson following questions raised by the New York-based Incident Project and Cameron Todd Willingham's relatives, which investigates potential wrongful convictions. A spokeswoman for the bar said the punishment for Jackson could range from a reprimand to revoking his law license. Jackson was the lead prosecutor against Willingham, whose case has become a flashpoint for death penalty opponents who contend that he was wrongfully executed. Jackson, who was consistently denied any wrongdoing, declined to comment Wednesday on the state bar's action. His attorney disputed the accusations. Willingham maintained his innocence up until being executed in 2004. In national news, in St. Louis, Missouri, Marcus Johnson Jr.'s parents figured a sunny day at the city park was just what their son, a 6-year-old kindergartner, needed while recovering from heart surgery the previous week. Instead, the family will bury Marcus today after the child was shot in the chest and killed in an attack his mother and father said stemmed from a traffic dispute. The boy's 15-year-old brother and a 69-year-old family member were also wounded by the occupants of the car who shot at the family's minivan as it left O'Fallon Park. Marcus Johnson Sr. said he returned fire in self-defense as the rolling shootout continued for several blocks, with 3 other children, ages 8, 10, and 11 in the car. The boy's parents told the Associated Press in an interview that the dispute began when Marcus Johnson Sr. had a brief conversation with the acquaintance in a nearby car that stopped while the two chatted. A passenger in another vehicle got out of that car to express his displeasure, they said. Police say Marcus's shooting remains under investigation, but declined to discuss specifics.
Wow, Ashley. Whew.
It's really unfortunate in Missouri.
Yes. In national news, more than 20 people, including 17 European tourists, were killed in the Tunisian capital of Tucson Wednesday after gunmen stormed tourist buses that were unloaded at the National Bourdon Museum near the city center.
Chaos as gunmen opened fire in Tunisia's capital Wednesday. More than 20 people dead after men with assault rifles shot tourists climbing out of buses at the National Bardo Museum in Tunis. Dozens of tourists scrambled from the museum, holding hands or linking arms to get to safety. 17 people killed in the attack were foreigners, including tourists from Poland, Italy, Germany, and Spain.
They came as guests to our country. I didn't want that for them. It makes me feel sorry. We're sad. It's a sin. What did they do to us?
2 of the gunmen were killed. The identity of the attackers or their affiliation wasn't immediately clear.
This attack is aimed at destroying the tourism industry and the Tunisian economy in general.
Tunisia has struggled to keep extremist violence at bay since the overthrow of its dictator in 2011. Wednesday's attack was the worst on a Tunisian tourist site since 2002. Robert Bumstead, Associated Press.
In sports news, Facebook executive Sheryl Sandberg has enlisted NBA stars such as LeBron James, Stephen Curry, and some of the basketball league's other top players to convince more men to join the fight for women's rights at home and at work. These players will deliver the message in a public service announcement aired during the NBA games on major TV networks over the next few months. Sandberg hopes to persuade men that they will be better off financially and emotionally if they take more responsibility for the housework and childcare, while also backing equal rights for women at work. The book, Lean In, Women, Work, and the Will to Lead, also urged men to do more to support the women and girls in their lives, stated Sandberg. Facebook is among a long list of major Silicon Valley companies with a dearth of women in engineering and other technical positions where the best paying jobs were found. Women hold just 15 to 20% of the technology jobs at Google, Apple, Facebook, and Yahoo, according to the company disclosures made during the past 9 months. The union representing the NBA players also elected a woman, Michelle Roberts, as its executive director last year. Meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs hired woman, formerly WNBA star Becky Hammon, as an assistant coach at the start of the season. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has said that the NBA is committed to creating a work environment that is gender equality. All right, Ariel, take it away with today's weather.
Thank you, Ashley. For today's weather, this Purple Thursday will have a high of 72 degrees and a low of 56 degrees. Although it will be cloudy all day, there is only a 20% chance of rain today. But the rain will pick up on Friday. Try to stay dry, everyone. Today's broadcast was produced by Sarah Honeycutt, Megan Andrews, Sean Hargross, and I am Ariel Hall.
And I'm Ashley Ford. You can watch Texan TV News live Monday through Friday at 11 to 1 and on Northland Cable Channel 9. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.